Am I overreacting if my roommate shat on my face? I probably would be, but guys, welcome to another video. And in today's video, we are going to be going through the Reddit. Am I overreacting? I don't even need headphones for this video, which is awesome. Without further ado, let's go ahead and check if you guys are overreacting or not. Am I overreacting for kind of hating my roommate right now? Ooh. Hey, when you get home, can you do your dishes? I came in and it smelled like rotting fruit. Also, when we hand wash, we have to remember to put them back where they belong because they'll stay there for weeks until I do it. That's all. Thank you. Please stop telling me what to do. Thank you. I shouldn't have to since you're an adult, but I don't want to live somewhere that constantly stinks. Thank you. The thank you passive aggressiveness is crazy, man. The thank you was me trying to be polite and feeling bad because I know you're at work and I even washed some of your dishes. I was just asking you to do the rest because it generally does smell. Well, unfortunately, I have to work and I work and so do you, but you get off at a decent hour, so please stop telling me what to do. I understand that, but I don't want to be told that at work. If I could do the dishes right now, I would, but I can't. So unless you would like to that, please be my guest. But in the meantime, please wait. I was planning on doing it tonight. Okay, well, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do. Only thing I can say is it would be much easier on you if you did it before work, before it builds up, but do whatever you want. Last week, I just think we need to work harder together to keep it as clean as possible and clean up our mess as soon as possible. I know about the fishing rods, they annoy me too. I've tried to set them up nicely, but it's not working well. I know you buy most of the groceries and I appreciate that, but you don't need to buy so much because most of it spoils before we can eat it. I don't usually have the time to clean. I work 6 hours plus almost every day, and when I do work in the morning, I'm too exhausted to move. Also, is he cleaning? So let's get the context. So I'm a 19-year-old female, moved into an apartment with my best friend who's an 18-year-old female about 6 months ago. I know they say never do it, but I was in a bad situation and needed to. We've been on different pages about cleanliness for the whole time, and since this is her first time living independently, I thought maybe I could just wait it out for her while it would get better. But it hasn't. It's gotten worse and I'm generally starting to hate her. I've tried waiting politely, asking her to clean in person, texting her paragraphs, writing notes, but as if she expects me to live in a nasty smell pigsty if I don't clean up after her. The first 2 screenshots are from the other day. The third one is about 2 weeks ago. She will leave dishes in the sink, dishwasher for days, weeks. She will leave her trash out, leave sticky messes on the counter oven and never sweep or mops. I generally don't remember the last time she did. Everyone is trying to give me different advice ranging from crash out on or leave it alone, but I generally can't stand it because it's so disrespectful to me because I did and do everything for this apartment, from finding it to risking my credit because she doesn't have any, to cleaning constantly while I listen to her shit about me openly. Am I overreacting if I go crazy on her? No, you are not overreacting if you go crazy on her. As a matter of fact, it's kind of disrespectful if she is not cleaning up after herself. And I mean, if you're living with someone, I'd kind of expect that to be the bare minimum. I mean, me and my roommates have got that sorted out. Just keep a system in place, you know, like one day you did, one day she do it. You're not overreacting in my opinion at all. Am I overreacting? Left an honest review after a haircut. Stylist called me a bully. Looks like someone got seriously nerfed. Alright. Hi, I just want to let you know that reviews you leave hurt people. You may be behind a computer and perhaps you're being very honest, but you're leaving reviews about human beings and people who showed up trying to do the best they can. If you're unhappy, that's totally valid, and I would encourage you to call the salon and request a refund or complaint directly to my owner. But to leave a review and say dash is nothing special is really a cruel way to address another human being. I see you leave a lot of negative reviews. This must be important to you, but I really hope that nobody comes for you and your craft, you and anything you stand for, really anything that you love, and tear you down with a basic ass Google review. At the end of the day, it comes down to kindness. I'm not sure if you were seeking revenge, but he seemed like a bully. Context. I just moved to a new city. My birthday was last week, so I decided to treat myself to a haircut. Some people treat themselves to cake, but okay. Anyways, searched around and found a nice salon and selected a stylist that was considered a master stylist at the salon. I saw her yesterday and my appointment was very meh. My hair doesn't look so good. It's way shorter than I wanted and super dry. I especially asked for deep conditioning shine treatment. I don't leave a lot of reviews, but I spend money or significant time somewhere, I'll leave one. I paid $135 and don't feel pretty and did not enjoy the experience. She was super rushed and very disinterested in me as a client, so I left an honest 3 out of 5 review detailing exactly why I felt that. I noted that the haircut was nothing special. She then within 2 hours found me on Instagram and sent me this message. I'm blown away. I only ever left 8 reviews on Google, 3 of which are 5-star. Only ever left 1-star review and the other 3 are 3 to 4. I am shook. I didn't want to ask for a refund because she spent time cutting my hair, so she deserves to be paid for that, but I firmly believe in honest reviews and spending money. But the message made me feel really upset and nauseous. So what I'd do is I'd go back to Google reviews and say, once I put my review, she even like sent me a message on Instagram calling me out. I'm changing my review to 1-star. I'd say, you're not overreacting at all. You spend money, you spend your hard-earned money on someone who claims to be the self-proclaimed master. I would hope I'd feel like a lot more prettier after I spend money, right? So far, people aren't overreacting. They have genuine grievances. Am I overreacting for feeling insulted? My date Venmo requested me $3 for half the fries. A 28-year-old female went on a first date with a 30-year-old male. We got burgers and fries to share and I offered to cover the tip since he paid for the meal. This morning I woke up to a Venmo request for $3.25 with the note half the fries. At first I thought it was a joke, but nope, he was serious. I declined it and texted him that I was petty. He responded saying that I was overreacting, that it's about fairness and that's just how he is. Now I feel turned off and honestly insulted. My friends are split. Some think I'm being petty too, but others think it's a red flag. Am I overreacting? Well, a couple of things. Who asked who out first to begin with? Typically as a guy, $3, I'm not going to be taking the money from you. If it's like, you know, $300 meal, which no one's going to be doing for a first date. I hope no one's doing for a first date. Maybe he's like, you know, having a hard time financially, so we don't know his side of the story. So I'd say maybe you are overreacting a bit. Like, you know, it's kind of like 50-50 audio in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Am I overreacting? Cut my friend off after she exposed my secret to my parents. I made a post recently about how I've been getting through college financially after my parents abandoned me. Imagine, I told only one person about my situation. Turns out she saw my post on Reddit, recognized it, and told my parents about it. So today my dad decided to call me out, what seemed like out of nowhere. I was kind of confused because I hadn't spoken to him for a while, and I was quite happy to. It seemed like the universe played a big trick on me, considering I was just thinking about him today. I answered and he just started shouting at me saying I've shamed the family and saying a lot more that I'm not going to mention here. I knew it had to be my friend, so I called her. She admitted it and said she's trying to save me. I blew up, told her she betrayed me and that I never wanted to see her again. I blocked her on everything and now she's telling everyone that I'm overreacting, but to me, she didn't save me. She snitched and made my life so much more difficult than it has to be. She destroyed the one bit of peace I had. Well, am I overreacting for cutting her off? Because now I see her intentions could have been good, but in the moment it hurt me. I have a feeling in the industry you work, it starts with O, ends with F. Combine the initials, you know what I'm talking about. I don't think it's an overreaction because she breached your trust, regardless of good intentions or not. Instead of telling you first, she just went straight to your family, outed you out. So I would say you're not overreacting, even though she did have good intentions. I'd say actually reach back out to her. Don't block her and everything. If she has good intentions, reach back out to her, get her side of the story, see what she has to say, and then you can decide if you want to see her ever again or not. Am I overreacting? Is it okay to give for my boyfriend to drive a female colleague home but not tell me? My boyfriend has been giving a female colleague a lift home once a week in the evening but never told me directly until he mentioned it in passing. Should he have told me in the first time he drove her, or am I overreacting? I know I would have told him just so he's aware and I'm being transparent, or am I being old-fashioned? Yeah, you're overreacting in this situation. It's absolutely okay to give a colleague a ride back home even if it's the opposite sex. I mean, you know, like, he's not concealing it, it just came up in conversation. So like, you know, I don't really see what's there to be upset about in this entire situation. But yeah guys, comment down below if you guys agree with my take, if they are overreacting or not. Leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, and of course join the Sid Parikh Reddit. You guys can see my Reddit, you can see me dance right there. Ooh. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.
And I'll be gone tonight. The ground beneath my feet is open wide.